Hello everyone, my name is Stephenson and welcome back to another event of the Gungeon. So we just do it. I know I have a bunch of money left over, but I'd rather save that for the microtransactions gun. Let me just get everything in order, and there we are. Now the pilot is the last character we need to beat the game as. I was actually, well, not beat the game. Well, potentially also just beat the game, but I mean beat the past as well. Don't remember whether or not we did the dragon. I doubt we did, but like we could have. There's a chance. Unfortunately, there's not really an indicator. We don't really have a checklist like we do in Isaac. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just you know, it's a different thing. And any differences from Isaac need to be explicitly stated. Because otherwise, well, I'm really the only person being mad about it. But, well, indicating that I'm mad about it anyway. Otherwise, I'll just I'll get critique for saying the game's the same as Isaac when it's so obviously it's not. It's just there are similarities. I think that's more roguelike-like than Gungeon-like, you know. Not so much that Gungeon is similar, it's more the genre, has some traits. But I never say, oh, this game is similar to Isaac in that you can procedurally generate runs and different characters and bosses and shooting and synergies. Like, that's never what I've been saying. It's more in the actual items there are some similarities as well, but I guess in a game where synergies are important, or like kind of a mainstay, if you will, I guess some of the items make sense. Like bouncy bullets, of course they're gonna have that, you know. Beam-based weapons, come on now. one game can't copyright that, you know, or lay claim to it anyway. Copyright, probably not, right? But you can still claim that you came up with this feature. I don't think features in video games can necessarily be copyrighted unless they're like named in a way that, well, then the name would be, wouldn't that be a trademark? I don't know. Should ask my sister about that at some point. I've actually wondered that a bunch throughout the years. I don't know. I really don't. Wish I did. It's a difficult distinction to make. I was taught it my second, I believe, year of high school. I like an entrepreneurial-ish class where we learned to like, oh, that's an enemy, huh? Whoops. I thought that was like a chair. Oh wait, no. Hi. Wow. Hi. Surprised to see you here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Glad you could make it, buddy. Thank you, thank you. But I never really remember the difference between the two. Trademarking and copyrighting. Just for anyone just joining. Although I probably should remember. It's one of the things we were taught for sure, but more of like a, here's the quick definition of each. You know, it wasn't so much a, that wasn't what the class was about. It was more of a, here's how you can start a business and do balance sheets and budgets. Yeah. It's a decent class. I didn't do too well in it due to like disagreements with our teacher, but I wasn't actually the one disagreeing. I'm still a bit, I don't understand the teacher in that class. Like to this day, I still think she was being kind of weird about it. Just like we had to finish the class, we had to like actually make a business. We didn't have to start it, but we had to do all the documentation as if we had. So like not project statement, sorry. You know, the statement, the thing, the word, the phrase where you have a statement for what you want to accomplish, you know. Mission statement, that's the one. That's what a mission is. Anyway, we had to do that. I love duct tape early on. There's a chance we can actually get it, which would be exciting. Tell you what, let's top up on this. Yoink. I am kind of torn. We could do oubliette on this one. You know, there's a chance. But I also want chests. Okay, so here's the order. That's the starting room, not the fireplace one. Whoops. Here's the order in which I'll do stuff here. So, wait, what's up there? Right, I think should be. Anyway, the order 66. Oh, did I break the? Man, I suck. Well, didn't mean to. My bad. Moving on. There's probably another one somewhere, right? But the order was I would open the thing and then I would try to lockpick it. If we can't get duct tape, I would buy a key and then just unlock it. If we could get duct tape, I would try to lockpick Oubliette and then use a key. If we couldn't. Also, if we could. And if not, you know, we'd have 2 keys, so we could open both chests. And it's the correct order to do stuff in, I've decided, arbitrarily. It sounds right, though. I should have dodged the bullet, so as to get a health up. Yes, do it. I don't know if that's the character that does Order 66. I don't know what Order 66 is, but I know the reference. I know it's a Star Trek. And the very popular character, Galactic President, heart palpitation, issues it. You know, right? That's the do it. The do it is the Order 66, right? Is it Order 66 or is that the route? There's also Route 66, right? That's kind of that one road sign that everyone has hanging at the like barbecue restaurants for no reason. Might be a reason. Is it a barbecue heavy area? Where's Route 66 and what cultural significance does it hold? I never understood that. It was on a I was on like a camp one summer and there was this like a mechanic bull thing that you could ride, and they had like Route 66 signs all over, as if that's like a staple of that route. Is that a thing? Long ass highway in the middle of nowhere. Are there mechanic bulls or otherwise just bulls? And also barbecue. Is there barbecue anywhere? These are the questions, folks. Another question is, can we get duct tape? We can get duct tape and I will get it, just, you know, we have to. And then I'll go open both of these, because we are not going Oubliette apparently. Nice. That's like a really good one, right? Wait, is it? Is that the one where we can get things? Yeah, it is. Alright. Missouri to... I know nothing about geography. I could not tell you where they are. I assume it's like northwest. Not northwest, but not north. Sorry. East-west. Like an east-west road. This is decent. This is my JoJo reference. Alright. My JoJo reference. Sounds like an edgy band. My JoJo romance. My JoJo romance. Wow. That was very worthwhile. could have at least given me an ammo crate also. Well, moving on. That's kind of a waste. Oh, I should have tried blowing up the sticky thing actually. Crossbow thing. Might have actually worked. There's a slight chance that does work. These are spikes, by the way. I've learned this because now I know that spikes exist and they are here. Normally I don't really keep an eye out for them, but from now on I will, I swear. Yo, this is a good, like, bow. There's a delayed effect on it in that I have to manually make it explode. But if I just kind of put one on each enemy, kind of decent, except for the ones that take more than one arrow, which kind of sucks. Well, let's try the JoJo weapon instead. Now we do have to curse them for this to take effect. That's fine, we can do that. Look at that. Get smacked on. I think I'll save that for bosses. First, all-weather highway. All-weather. Why, like, all types of weather pattern can be apparent above it at all times? Or at any given time? What's an all-weather road? Highway, sorry. All-weather road. So it could be like sunny and rainy and cloudy and thundery. What other weathers are there? Acid rain? Is that a weather? I've never heard the weatherman say there'll be acid rain, but... Oh, I know. It's the meme. Oh, yo! That's one of my favorite weapons. Yeah, lemons. I just love the charging weapons. They're the best, and you cannot hate a weapon you have to charge, because that means you can make them stronger than they are initially, and it's so fun. Fitness. Oh, I see. Ha, that's a weirdly specific term. How do you know that? That's so specific. That is such a wild thing that's like... Oh, so just Google that and to like have a fun fact. I mean, that's very nice of you. Now I know that. An all-weather road is a road that can weather all sorts of abuse from the atmosphere and such. I like it. But like, isn't that... I guess not. Do you make roads with different materials, like different roads? I assume you do. Is there like different asphalt for each type of climate? That would actually be a thing you would have to make. You would have to engineer different asphalts. Or different materials in general. I guess, you know, asphalt wouldn't work in climates with like very soggy ground. But isn't the point that it's kind of like it fills in the gaps? I don't know. Oh, you did? That's exciting. I've never really thought about it. But yeah, you would have to like make different asphalts, wouldn't you? That makes sense. That must be very like fulfilling work to be the one who invents the type of asphalt that improves upon this, like, you know. I can imagine that being very fulfilling work if you're into asphalt, or just general, practical engineering stuff. If I didn't do economy, I'd probably do engineering, because I like solving problems. Now, one way to do that is through math and theorizing, which is economy. That's what I want from economy. Another would be to solve like actual structural and, you know, material problems with asphalt and such. Right? Not asphalt specifically. That probably wouldn't be my area because I don't really care. I don't have a driver's license. Doesn't really bother me. I mean, I know that's not a good argument. That was just kind of to put that in there. I like people knowing that, so I won't have to explain myself when they ask me, hey, why don't we just do a cross-country meetup? I would then go, no, I cannot do that because I am not gonna be able to. Wow. There used to be packed dirt and different types of rock. Macadamized, like a macadamia thing. Macadamia roads. Must be expensive. Macadamia nuts are some of the more expensive ones. Because they have to be like hand peeled. Concrete and asphalt were used. Alright. But I mean these days isn't asphalt like the main one? You do see concrete roads, but that's mostly like on campus and stuff, right? You see roads and like those are more like pathways, if anything. With macaroons. Oh, I thought it was macadamia nuts. Macaroons, that doesn't seem structurally sound, honestly. Are you sure that's factually correct? It was macaroons? Sounds strange to me, but what do I know? I didn't write a project on it. Man, that would have been nice to get, wouldn't it? Well. Oh, that was there. Let's see if this works now. It doesn't. Unless, ooh. No? Very delicious. Well, is that what you want from a road? can't say I've thought of that. But what do I know? Might be. That might be the prime. What's the word? Like, you know, the goal of any good road builder is to like make the most delicious road. I guess that's like the Silk Road. That's the softest road. Dude, wouldn't it be cool if like people who did stuff like had competitions? That made a lot of sense, I'm sure. Very specific. Thank you. Thank you. But like if people who made roads had like I like people who are passionate and also humorous about their work. I want more people to have fun with what they do. I understand a lot of jobs are like actually serious and they matter and you can't really screw around too much. I'm not saying that the quality of the work has to be lowered. I'd prefer it if people who made roads had like competitions to make the most delicious sounding road, you know? People who named them, like city planners. Different city planners in different cities having like contests to see who can make the like cutest. This does a lot more damage than what I was doing before, and I'm also dead. What? Yeah, I should have done that from the beginning. That was much stronger. My bad. I'm very sorry. Civil engineer competition. Not like an official one, but just unofficial rivalry. You know? They just kind of get excited about it, and it's kind of, it has to arise naturally as well. It can't be something that's just instated as like a new policy that all roads must now work towards being the sweetest sounding stuff, you know. It has to be like some engineers who work together on a thing once, all become city planners, and then they start kind of, you know, making nods and references to each other's road names, and then like one-upping each other, and then like it's thematically become, it doesn't have to be like sweetest sounding road or like most delicious sounding or whatever I said. Just anything. It can be anything. I like people who are passionate enough about their job to actually do stuff. Bread. Do you mean bread as in to have bread? Like to have procreated in a way that produced offspring? That is what procreate means, isn't it? I believe it is. Or do you mean like, well, that would be the only one. The thing is, in Danish, that word means wide, as in it is wide. It is horizontally large, you know. Also, hi Mushi. Hope you're doing well. Bread. The word is bred, by the way, in Danish. But if it is bred, as in to have produced offspring, breadth. That's oh yeah, that is actually the same word, huh? Well, breadth is more general. Well, it's like, because otherwise it's brede, which is with 2 D's and an E at the end. You know, bred is to be wide. It's not actually breadth, which describes the degree to which something is wide. Brede. More like breadies, macadamia roads. It's supposed to be a D's nuts joke, but then macadamia roads were a thing, so I couldn't do that. Couldn't do that to you. I've never made a D's nuts joke on camera before, so I decided not to do it. It'll never happen. This was not the first. There will never be a first. It'll never happen. Ring! Yo! They should make that the dark rain ring though. Have it be like a ninja flip. That'd be super cool. I'd really enjoy that being a thing. Anyway, games can be unique. They don't have to be references to other games. It's just that one ring, in that it is a reference, I think. Unless Chloranthy is like a myth. We've had this conversation before. Is Chloranthy like a mythological metal that is said to have agile properties? Or is it like a coincidence, which I highly doubt? I don't know. If it is a reference to Dark Souls, they could have done it better. IMHO, but you know what? I'm not one to complain. Why would I not open the thing at least, right? We can try to lockpick one of them, see what's up. It's up there, nice. That has no bearing on anything, but still nice. I don't know. It feels good to me. That's right there. It feels natural. Boom goes the crate of boomamite. Why did they put skulls on them? Like, if they don't expect people to die from it, right? I mean, the dynamite specifically. I know in real life people put all sorts of stuff on, like acid. Also has like skulls in them to show like don't drink this. But like these aren't meant to kill stuff, right? Yeah, acid. I said that. Come on now. But that's also like, you know, if you blow up, you don't become bones. Like, your bones also blow up. I know they're more resistant, although it's conditional resistance. It's not really, they're not more sturdy unconditionally. I assume from different angles they're less like, you know, sheer force and all that. Sheer with an A, not sheer as in pure unbridled force. That's not what I mean by that. There's like sheer force and the like pressure. If you try to squeeze a bone from one end to the other, you're gonna have to squeeze real hard, buddy. Acid. Yes. Oh, this is the room I took damage on. Pushing down on me, pushing down on you. Something, boom, boom. Something, ooh. That would be kind of funny with the lockpick as well. Although I assume if you've lockpicked it, you can't also drill it. Maybe you can. Can you drill lockpick stuff? Give me a moment real quick. Just one moment. Sorry about that. That's my government mandated moment. Silence is also kind of fun, but not really that powerful. Haven't really found any synergies with it either, I believe, so I'm just not going to go for it. Moving on from that. I might return for the drill, but Hypno says it doesn't work, so it might not work. If Hypno says it doesn't work, there's like a 50-50 that it does. And hence also 50-50. Well, 50% it does, 50. It's not really a 50-50 it does. Unless it's like, you know, unless there are only two very... Aww. Well, that was just never going to work then. Alright. Glad we did that. Let's buy the key now. Probably shouldn't, because we might get a drop. But still, it's an extra key, nonetheless. Yo, laser thing. Yeah, boy. Look at this. Oh, right, it's the burst one. Actually not a fan of this. I mean, I don't hate it. I just... Yeah, the burst rifles, I don't really appreciate as much. Leaves me with less control over my ammo. Which, if you have 550, doesn't actually really matter. It's only glass cannons and such that I really mind. Wow, that is... Oh, something weird happened with the health bar there. Anyway. I like taking out this one first. That way you get to see the glasses more. I like sunglasses, guy. Also, it feels easier. There's a whole lot more dashing with this first one. I say as sunglasses dash. Also shades. Isn't it shades and smiles? Sunny smiles from Fallout New Vegas. Sarsaparilla. And all that. Cheyenne. There's a lot of S and C coded words in that. With that character. Probably do that, yeah. I want the health up, is the thing. So, a blank is... It's really not that expensive for me. Yoink. Nice. Don't really like the guitar too much, but... Yeah. Remember Sunny Smiles? From that game. Sun... Isn't it Sunshine Sarsaparilla? It might be something else Sarsaparilla. There's something Sarsaparilla in the very start of it. It's not Sarsaparilla, I can tell you that much. It sounds like a knockoff, like parade. Welcome one and all to the Sarsaparilla Parade. The light gun, that's a duck hunt thing. I remember that one. It shoots ducks and hunts. Anyway, this gun is actually decent. As it turns out, the beam's kind of home. Sunset? Is it sunset? Oh. Are you sure? Doesn't sound right. I still think it's sunshine, but it could be very wrong. Oh! They return, even if the thing is dead. Which I kind of dislike. In my opinion, if the thing that controls them... Well, it's not so much. It's actually just the one that shoots them. A guided missile would still... Like, if you lock it onto a thing, it would still, like, be locked onto it even if you destroy the remote, right? I assume. I guess it depends on the system. Some might not. I don't really have much knowledge on the area. Wow, we really get a lot of places today. Conversationally. That's nice, isn't it? I like that. We're gonna get an ammo box at some point, I'm sure. This all sucks, but we just have to dodge, so it's actually fine. Please die in 3. I should have kept counting. That would have been more impressive. Although, you know. It was. We did the boss. Oh, it is. I'm gonna play it. I was looking at it today. I've been playing Saints Row 4 a lot. Because I never really did that. I did and then I stopped. But now I've actually done it. I've gotten all the stuff. I've played all the quests. Now I just need the cleanup achievements and all the DLC. Of which there are like 2 that matter. For achievements, I mean. And then I'm done. Then I have to play Saints Row 3. Which will be, from what I've heard, worse. Mostly because you don't get superpowers in that one. And it's the same map. Those are the main concerns I have. Anyway. We could... Yeah! Aw, that's a shame. We weren't getting, like, a bunch of keys, though. I'd rather have, like, a guaranteed passive somewhere. It is a good game, though. I will play that at some point. Like a full playthrough. We should do that. We should start doing that at some point. Shouldn't we? That'd be fun. Although I might need to get some visual mods first, because that's what people do, right? You don't really play that unvisually modded. But I still want to be able to get achievements, which is important to me. And also there's some weird rules in that game for achievements. Like you can't play as a woman, just then you can't get... Well, you have to do like more than one playthrough, which is kind of annoying. But I guess I'm not going to do like 100% achievement thing. I'm just going to do a playthrough casually, where I do all the stuff I can do. But yeah, the Caesar's Legion arena stuff I know you can't do if you play as a female character. Oh, you can? Ah, guess I won't then. That's a shame. Even in games that old, that's a thing. Huh. Didn't think it would be that way. Interesting. I also don't know how to mod games, so it's fine. I tried, I really tried. I tried to mod Oblivion and Skyrim, and I always just do workshop mods for games where that's available, but those are generally lower quality than what you can get everywhere else. Because there's like different rules and limitations on size and quality. And all that jazz. Do you like jazz, by the way? Not terrible. I know. It's just like whenever I watch people play it, which I don't, but whenever like I've seen one review of it where they play with mods. Oh hey, the bots are here. Nice. Great. Good job, you. You really went and did it, didn't you? Wow. Wowee. We got the RPG, which is not that. It's the Come for Endo. The Nexus launcher. Yeah, I tried that. I can't figure it out because I'm bad. Oh wow, this is gonna be fun. Two can play that game. Oh, we can't actually hit them. That's a shame. Wow, excuse me. That's a hole. Kinda wish they wouldn't put stage hazards in a boss fight. Because that's not really what they're all about for me anyway. I guess it's fine. I should be more aware. I thought they were walls though. Guess they weren't. I can actually tell you with 100% certainty that they won't. It also takes 2 hits to kill a thing. Does that count as taking damage on the boss fight though? Yep, that's annoying. Is that chainsaw? It's the... Huh? That seems decent. It actually has 900... Wow. Alright. Oh, this. Oh, they have separate ammo still. Alright. That's slightly disappointing. Didn't think it would. Oh, this isn't the duct tape run. What happens if you duct tape together 2, like, synergized items, do you think? Well, this one's the passive. It's, like, an active, though. Which sucks. What's it? Oh, right. It's Little Unicorn. Yeah, this is fine. Also for a decent amount of time, actually. Nice. I like it. Yeah, but I never really figured out the mod launchers and all that. I've always been very, like, terrible with that. Do we... I say we go deep on this, because we need to. At some point, we need to find out what that's all about. And we have a lot of money on this run, so, you know what? We have good weapons, anyway. I believe in this. Whether or not we have money. I just, I want to... I believe there might be another, like, one-time thing. You just have to buy that once, and then you unlock it. Right? Same as the arm and all that. I can't imagine you have to pay $9.99 every time you want to have it. Like, for a one-time thing. It's kind of strange. Whoops. This is, like, a good gun. Let's save it for bosses, because, you know, powerful. Too good to use, but not really. This is the kind of game you don't get too good to use syndrome. It's actually kind of nice. If you find a gun, you want to use it because you want to win. I guess in hard games with like roguelike run-based stuff, it makes more sense to get like good but scarce items because you're not gonna not use them. Want to use everything at my advantage. We killed it. I really want that achievement as fast as possible. Launches the game from your Steam account. Huh. Yeah, maybe. I don't trust it. I've had too many games not work after I've tried to do that. Might just be because I'm terrible. That's very likely the thing. But I'm just not confident enough where I can use those and feel good about it. Because I will mess something up. Then I have to like re-download, and it's been so much trouble in the past. For little old me. I should get good at it. I feel like it's one of those things that once you understand it, it won't be that, like, it'll open up a lot of avenues and save you time if you're like into that sort of thing. I just never really figured out how to actually do it. There's also the table flipping achievement, which I feel like we should get. Did they flip like dominoes? Oh, they didn't. You can just open them through a couple. I see. Alright. Haha. I'm also gonna play like Fallout 4, but that'll probably be on my own time. Because it doesn't really seem as exciting. Although it has like a better game engine, right? Like better constructed anyway. Oh god. It's like the Skyrim one, right? Kind of. It always felt like Skyrim, but weird. Just like Fallout. It's my first Fallout game, Fallout 4. I pre-ordered it and stayed home from school that day. I was in high school, and I was really excited for it. And when the music dropped at the intro, I was pretty excited for it. But I don't know. I played it for like 20 hours the first couple of days, and then I didn't actually make it very far. I kept starting over because, you know, that's what I did. Because I wanted to get everything perfect, you know. And then I like cheated myself to max level and started messing around with that a bit. Which isn't a good thing to do when you haven't played the game yet. I know. It's just I was bad at games back then. I was bad at like having fun playing them. I'm better about that now. I actually had a conversation about that with one of my friends yesterday. Because he knows. Well, he thought that I still kind of worked that way, where I would look up all the achievements for a game and all that, which I don't. I used to, but now I don't. If anything, I just look at the hardest one to get, as in the one that the fewest people have, just so I know what I'm getting myself into. But that's it, really, and that's fine. That works, and that's only for when I buy games as well. I don't buy games that have like an impossible achievement anymore. Although some of them kind of suck. I was looking at the Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod achievements today. And there's one for like playing on the server with one of the developers, which kind of sucks because, you know, at some point they're not going to be playing the game anymore. And it's been many years since that came out, so that point might have passed. Oh, I'm also going to play the Batman games chronologically. I've played Asylum, which I believe is the first one. Chronologically. I've played that one a bit, but I gladly restart. I didn't actually make it that far. I made it kind of far. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna play those. They're good, kind of. They're different from what I usually play. I enjoy my time with them though. It's like a collectathon with easy combat. I don't really mind it. It feels nice. It's just a good low maintenance game for me to play. Because normally, like most of these games I play, Gungeon's actually easier for me now. Now I can just kind of see stuff and work around it. Like Gungeon in the start, I had trouble talking while playing it, like talking about other non-Gungeon stuff, because it's so hectic. There's a lot of stuff going on. I've just learned to identify a lot of stuff and some strategies, and I know where to go pretty much. The order to do stuff in is kind of easy for me to figure out without thinking about it too much. Bunch of stuff has happened since I started playing this game, and I enjoy it a great deal. Well, it's all of them. So I guess, you know, why not? But yeah, I'm gonna play all the Batman games at some point. I am sure. Oh, what? You can place like one of those down, and then it also shoots for you. That's super cool. I didn't realize that was a thing. So like you can double your Outer Worlds. Is that the Fallout New Vegas-ish game. Outer Worlds. Yeah, because Outer Wilds is the like exploration space thing that I enjoyed and hadn't finished yet. I got to the very end and I just didn't finish it because I stopped playing it for some reason. I need to go back to that. That's a shame. I've heard some stuff about that when it came out. Never really interested me too much. I saw like a speedrun in 20 minutes, I think. Maybe not. 20. That's just a guess, really. But I saw like a video of the developers reacting to a speedrun that came out a couple of days after the game was out. Just to see kind of what to expect from... Because like speedruns, you don't get spoilers, really. You get spoilers for when the game ends, I guess. Of like the intro, but mostly very glitchy and busy doing stuff that makes you win. You know, you just kind of get a feel for what the game is. I feel like one of the best things to know about a game is how it feels. Skyrim feels just comfy for me to play, and you can see that when you play. It's also very buggy though, which you can also see when watching a speedrun. Did I take damage there? That sucks. What? Oh yeah, I was gonna take damage anyway. Yeah, it's alright. Let's try not to die this time though. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, let's reload that. It's kind of important. It sucks that it doesn't reload on its own. If it is treated as a separate weapon, then make it reload with the other one. Come on now. Let's be honest. Oh, hey Goose Boy. It's going quite well. Well, aside from this boss fight, which didn't really. Went kind of poorly. But I'm well. Thank you. Hope you are too. Hope everything is well for you and yours. Probably that one. Just a general purpose enemy clearing weapon. Yeah. Secret rooms, yeah. I want them. I want them. I said I want them. Guess not. Thank you. I will. I'll make sure to do that. I'll have to like pour the tea and then wait for it to cool though, because I haven't actually poured any yet. Wait. Bit dark in here. Anyway, I'll just do that in between the floors here. There's some load time. I guess it does have to load an entire floor. Isaac was kind of... Sorry, I actually started that without thinking. But Isaac's kind of better about that. Because the load screen isn't a typical load screen in that way. I don't really consider it a load screen like a dream sequence. You know? Gives you lore and stuff in like an indirect way. It's not one of those like Bloodborne title screens where it tells you about an item. Which is all of Dark Souls, not just Bloodborne. Man, do you remember Bloodborne's like original load screen? The one where it was just a title card for like an hour. That's fun. I had that at like... Well, I bought the game used, but I played it once before I did. And it was a lot. I didn't really notice until people started talking about it though. I wasn't too critical of the load times, because I'm not a super elite gamer. Little did anyone know, I don't really care. Elevator rides in Mass Effect. I don't know anything about that. I bought the Mass Effect collection at like a GameStop once, but I never played it because it wasn't on Steam. Also, you can't kill the Reaper. And also don't fear him. It's a song. I don't remember who did it. It's not a band I've ever heard of before. It was on Guitar Hero or rock band or whatever. One of those two. Probably not Guitar Hero. Yo, that's really good. I need that. I really want it. But I've never played Mass Effect. I'm not too interested. Blue Oyster. Isn't that a is that like a Red Lobster salad bar? You know how some restaurant chains have like a separate salad bar chain? That might not be a thing in other places. I guess it's one specific restaurant I can think of that had that. So I guess it's not really too universal. Maybe. But yeah, I thought maybe Red Lobster and Blue Oyster were connected. That's the band. I figured. My mind went places. Thank you for that. I didn't say that I thought that's what you meant, but I did. And I appreciate you giving me the answer. But immediately, like, the structure of the name sounded like a Red Lobster themed thing, so my mind went to that. And I apologize. Apologize for my brains. Is that enough for the tentacle? I really want that for the boss fight, because it's a pretty good weapon. But so is the bazooka one. But this one's really good for the dragon as well. Wow, it's one more. You know, I could save a lot of time just remembering that next time. Is that allowed, do you think? You know? When you start a burger chain to kind of steal the naming convention, but just change some words. Monthly battles, like in the parking lots. Sounds exciting. And when they make new roads outside them, do you think the engineers have little competitions as well? That'd be neat. Man, I really want a workplace where I can have fun with people. Like, I know a lot of economy jobs are kind of office-based, and that's alright. I can work in an office, but I would like to have some, like, especially I'd like to work with some really genuinely interested people, you know. There's a lot of economy. If I do end up with like a classic economy job, there's a lot of economy job or economy people that study it because it makes a lot of money. Which, I mean, I get, because it does, and also it's also very versatile. It's legal to use a brand naming convention. Huh. What if it's like super unique? If it's like very obvious that that's what's going on. Like there's no dispute. I can't come up with an example, but like, you know. If there's no doubt that it's just, why can I not pick this weapon? Thank you. That took like 7 attempts. That's an overstatement, but still. Foolish overkill. Anyway. Like, is it allowed because there's no way of proving, or is it allowed because, like, there's no harm in it, really? Because if it's the first one, then what? I guess it's my question. In that other case. Do you mind dying, though? Thank you. Could you not? Oh, there's one more. Don't spawn stuff, though. I'll actually hate you forever. Nice. Yeah, I'm still gonna die on this run. There's no debate. He's too Howard. GameStop and Gameware. Wow. Gameware. That sounds more like a, you know, like a WarioWare thing. Well, not WarioWare. It sounds like a knockoff console. You know, like the Fun Station or whatever. That might not be a thing, but if it is, I'm sorry, but that's just a ripoff. Sorry to break it to you. Are these guys more vulnerable from behind? They have like a oh, that's just a hat. I see. Just looked like they had a weak spot, you know. Man, I'm very good at killing all the wrong ones, huh? There we are. I'm still gonna die, by the way. Might have mentioned that, but there's absolutely no way I'm not dying here. Well, right here I'm probably not, but I could. There's a slight chance this guy just pulls an upset, you know. Big old surprise. Now give me tentacle. Or like health to keep me alive. But I prefer the tentacle. It's a good tentacle. It does good stuff for me. In like the context of killing enemies. Gameware. Never heard of that. Guess that's a good thing. Don't really need a competitor to a place I never use. I nearly applied for a job there once. Because like the manager and I were really I was there to pick up my pre-order for Sekiro, like I was first guy in the non-existent queue for some reason. So just kind of chilled out about it. He was like also really excited for it. He was gonna go and play it after a shift, and he was apparently the manager there, which I didn't know at the time. And then I found out because he told me. And then I nearly applied for a job, but I didn't. I decided to wait, and then I just never really got around to it. You know what? I'm never going to use that thing. Come on now. I have 3 keys. It's plenty. Oh, I hate this. This is how I die. Like 100%. Just super poor visibility. I'm sorry, there's no way. If we didn't have the tentacle, I wouldn't know whether or not I was actually hitting enemies. But with the tentacle, you can't not hit enemies. Unless there aren't any, of course. Feels good. We don't really have too many like knockoff stores in Denmark. Like, of course there are some, but they all generally distinguish themselves. Oh, I just realized we have to do this hit list now, which is fun. You know what? I'm invincible for a bit, which helps. Get it? We have another blank. I actually think we've made it. Yo! That's nice. Feels good. Was that the 3rd one? Whoa! I've never actually gotten the 4th floor one before, have I? Yo, that's incredible. This item is good. That's the first time I've ever gotten that. And it was on this run. Wow. That's actually surprising to me. Anyway. Yes, we did that. Did I find item rooms? I really didn't, did I? Yo, that's still really exciting. Wait, I did. I found one, didn't I? Nope, that's the exit room. This isn't exit the Gungeon, it is enter the Gungeon. They're different games. I'm never going to play the first one though. Like, exit the Gungeon doesn't seem appealing to me. Anyway. Got a hip holster, which is good for something. I don't remember. Right. That could be good, right? For like a single shot type thing. This one probably isn't. Or like the tentacle. Huh, wait, this one... Oh, it's just one still. But it only fires one... That's weird. How about this? Guess you don't really reload that. Oh, it doesn't even... That is strange. Huh. I guess maybe if we pick that one. Oh, I only have 3 left. Whoops. Probably shouldn't be doing that then. Terrible idea. Sorry. Just looking for item rooms. We have plenty of HP at this point. I actually feel much safer now. That was a very, very good boss fight. Granted, it was a very easy boss. Once you have, like, pretty good... Oh, I'll check that out in just a moment. Thank you. Yo, buddy. I might be able to use you to create more health for me. We'll see about that. For now, let's focus on this. Also, the tables need to be flipped. So I need to flip like 500 tables for an achievement. And there's no way I'm doing that naturally, because apparently the meta is to not flip tables. And I'm very, very meta-oriented. I never do anything outside the meta. Before I play any game, I read all about the meta. I never have fun. That was me, like, a couple years ago. Yeah. Being so much into optimizing gameplay that it's like another job. Yeah. More of that, please. Doesn't that just sound exciting? Like, if you do that, that's up to you to do. Like, but I implore you, try to not do it, because I swear the other way's fun too. I guess it's about having an excuse though. Like, I knew that I was probably gonna have more fun playing the games, but it's just, I didn't. The drive was to get achievements, like to have 100% all of them. The way there didn't really matter to me. And when the way there took longer than I wanted, I could just like look it up, you know. But now I don't. Really. I still know there's an achievement because it's like popped up, but I don't just read guides for all the achievements, which I used to do. And then like strategize. Before I started playing Dark Souls 2, I had my builds all built like you know, I had a build. That's what I'm saying to you right now. That I'd mapped out. I had like, you know, a map, so I knew where to go to get which key items. Know when to do which stuff. Like, just because I'd read enough about it to be able to build that. I didn't like get a strategy guide. I made my own one essentially for myself based on information I found about damage numbers and other stuff. And at that point, it's just not really fun. Because then it's just a chore, having to find stuff and pick it up, and ooh, this isn't how I imagined this would go, and oh no, I died, so now I have to do another like suboptimal run here. Super not fun to do, in hindsight. I enjoyed doing it, I enjoyed putting in work like that. I always enjoyed kind of menial research tasks. Those are fine. But it's more of the principle of like, why is it that I play games, you know? And I've learned that recently. It's because I want to like experience them. I want to have those experiences. Why am I doing this floor? Oh, because it's the last one. I thought I was still on the 4th one. Didn't realize I'd left, honestly. Well. Oh, that's terrible. I'm probably going to die still, which kind of sucks. I'm definitely going to try to flawless the dragon though. Because like, that'd be super cool. Dude, this might be good on the dragon, but it doesn't seem to do too much damage in its current state. Bit of a shame, isn't it? Give me blacksmith at some point. Please. Tell you what. I've never actually used this on this run. But there's more damage. Love it. Guess I should be using this more. Because it like fires another bullet when I reload it, which is pretty decent. But that'll be good against the dragon as well. Man. I don't know what to do, because I didn't read a strategy guide on how to beat this specific variant of this floor. Give blacksmith, please. Please. No? Alright. I'll take it. Well, I have to. Didn't really give me too much of a choice, honestly. In or around the matter. That's probably a waste. That's also good on the boss. Blacksmith? Yo! What? I mean, I like pretty much all of these guns. And upgrades. Like, this seems fun. Disintegrator? I do want the full hearts though. Like, both of them. I probably won't be able to get them, but... Yeah, we have the bullet. Whew. Whew boy. Hypno-Bueller. I can. It's a reference to the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Out. Or Day Off. Ferris Bueller's something day. Because you had a day off that day. To do all sorts of shenanigans. I'm gonna die here. I realize it's kind of like a niche joke. It kind of... I figured it would be like pop cultural enough for people to get it, but I understand that it might be too like specific. But yeah, that's it. It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Because you had a day off that day. And then in the sentence I wrote, I remember writing, I hope you still have a good day off. And then I thought, you know, day off, hey, that's a Ferris Bueller thing. Yeah! That's what I said. That's because that was, to be honest, like, it doesn't make much sense. And I'm sorry about that. Wait, does this still have... It doesn't. Well, I thought those might be connected. Anyway. Oh, you do? That's nice. I actually talked to my dad about it. He's never seen it. And he's like from that era. I think. When was that movie actually released? I need to know this. I'll tell you what. Let's play it a bit safer. I need 41 coins for the full heart and then I'll feel good about it. That's super annoying. Honestly. Well, please die. Oh, this whole room sucks. Alright, I'm dead. That's it. That's the end of that run. That super sucked. Oh yeah, he's definitely from before then. But he should like that movie. If he was from 86, I would be very, well, he would have been very young. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good time, probably. Anyway, that's the run. That's the episode. I'm sorry I didn't actually win, but we did get the fourth thing. That's fun. I actually think we might be able to do a flawless dragon kill if we just get a high enough damage output and invincibility. But yeah, for now that's that. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.